1973. We are at Highmark Stadium, just south of downtown Buffalo. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across. Up to the 33.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ready. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go. Here we go. Set.
Here's Rattler. And his first pass is incomplete.
We have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in the zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
Here's second and 10. A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll get this up to about the 40. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. Now, I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Here we go. Black 40. Ready?
Back to throw now on 1st down. This one taken in by Olave. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down, Saints.
Set, hut. Yellow. Ready.
They'll set up to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
The tackle made back at the 39-yard line.
Rattler working out of the gun. There's a short one caught by Johnson. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because it does build up that confidence and allows him to play better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They'll go. Here's Rattler. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Off the play fake. Allen. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Now Cook running right. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Allen off the play fake. He's able to get it to Coleman. And down inside the 15 he goes. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
At the 14-yard line.
Pass, regular.
Now Allen. To the right side here, caught by Kincaid. A gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Reggie Gilliam from 8 yards out. And the Bulls post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. And he wasn't blocking or running it there. They tossed it to him.
And you remember the good old days when the 49ers were riding roughshod in the league? They used their pullback and pass plays all the time. Roger Craig, Tom Rathman, those guys were terrific at running these types of plays.
Extra point good by Prater. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Prater is set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Here we go, set.
They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. Now, the offense, they had really not been able to mount anything yet on that drive, and the defense made sure they couldn't mount anything. The interception and the return adding 6 to the scoreboard.
And that's no small return for a linebacker partner. He took matters into his own hands and his legs on that pick. And once he had it, I think anyone on the field could have stopped him.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, Frank.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Ready?
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Alvin Kamara wheeling it in on back-to-back plays. Second and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2. At the Bills' 33-yard
From the gun, here's Rattler. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Saints first down.
To the air once more is Rattler. Olave holds it in. They'll get him to the ground at the 20, following a pickup of 4.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5. At the 20.
Rattler wants to throw it. A quick one here, hauled in by Kamara. And Kamara's going to have a Saints first down as he gets this down to the 13-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Saints have cut it back within a score.
What a call there on the quarterback draw. You want to spread the field and just tell your QB, hey, find a lane and go. And he's able to get the defense in a vulnerable spot and then take it into the end zone.
A point after, good by Groupie. And that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. Johnson jostles free. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great offensively. What has changed?
Sometimes it's just a matter of doing what you plan to do better. Sometimes you just put that all together and you execute. Other time,
and he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Khalil Shakir, 69 yards. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now Prater to add the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Against the score, Bills 21, Saints 7.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Ready?
Now Rattler. In the hands of Kamara. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 43-yard line.
To the air is Rattler. Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Ready.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. And this one is incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Looking for Alvin Kamara on the slant. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. And Rattler, he'll throw again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
And the Saints first down.
Throwing is Rattler. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Johnson. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
At the 27.
Ready?
Here's Rattler. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Dancing to it, and he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Here's Blake Groupie now for the Saints field goal. From the left hash, this from 46. And this is not going to be anywhere close. No good, way wide to the left. Visiting kickers for years have had trouble with field goals here in Buffalo. The winds off nearby Lake Erie can really play havoc with your ability to aim the football correctly. And we saw an example right there. No good. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
To kick off for the Saints.
Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Returning from his end zone is Ty Johnson. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Allen has his man. It's Shakir. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people make...
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They cannot afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
Allen and the offense staying put. They'll go for it on 4th. They're going to try and throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
Ready. Let's go now. Yellow, 22. Cut.
Rattler working out of the gun. On target over the middle to Hill. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2. They'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
A gain of 4 yards. First down,
Ready?
Saints.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 2nd and 5 from the 8.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd
10
and
cycles.
5.
Blaster, 6. Set.
He'll look to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Johnson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Juwan Johnson from 8 yards out. And the Saints are back within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
And they're on 27-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Shakir hauls it in. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Throwing now is Allen. Throwing right, and that's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. That is caught. And he is going to have the Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
We're in the 3rd quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10. Allen to throw once more. That's caught right side by Palmer. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 45-yard line. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Incomplete, right side to Cook. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Allen to throw it. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 3rd catch for him on his drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now Allen. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Bills are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Josh Palmer from 4 yards out. And the Bills have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Prater on to add the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, New Orleans.
To the air is Rattler. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Saints 1st down.
Rattler wants to throw it. Tries the left side and finds Olave. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The end result, 21 yards.
On the fight,
1st down, Saints.
From the gun, here's Rattler. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Ready?
And Rattler, he'll throw again. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Bills are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Well, the field goal is probably not going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. In his own end zone, it's Allen. Quick slant to Shakir. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
Brings up third.
Here's Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Now Allen again. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Allen. Flushed out right. Has his man, it's Shakir. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Bills will move the chains. Probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth-quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
At the 24-yard line.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Jonas Sanker. And the Saints are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. The penalty moves them into the red zone here on 1st and 10. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
That's good for Bills. First down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Josh Allen keeping it himself from 5 yards out. And the Bills have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
This is something the Bills love to do down near the goal line. Just let their big quarterback use his size and just bull his way in. And that's great work by Allen on the quarterback draw to maneuver his way into the end zone.
Prater for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Saints 14.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready, set.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, Rattler. A quick one here, hauled in by Kamara. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. 3rd and 5.
45.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Let's go. Ready.
Throwing once more. Here's Rattler. Here's Johnson with a reception. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. An excellent gain, 35 yards. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Throwing is Rattler. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Juwan Johnson, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Saints have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Here's Groupie for the PAT. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
That's the score. Bills 35, Saints 21.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, it's such a high-stakes scenario. Everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
So Allen's going to look to throw. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Allen going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He'll air this one toward Coleman. Touchdown, Bills. Keon Coleman, 46 yards. And the Bills tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter. Extra point good by Prater. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
42, Saints 21. Matt Prater is set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Ready.
This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost.